Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge LED switchback pendant. This is the 139730, beautiful fixture, sold lots of them. Let's get into the size of the fixture body itself, and that's going to be independent of the rods that it's hanging from. So that's coming in at 15.3 inches, 49.8 is going to be your left to right, and that's going to be the width of this, and then the depth of it is coming in at 8.3. The overall height, that's the distance from the bottom of the fixture to the actual ceiling itself, is going to give you a very good range. It could be as short as 24 inches or as long as 64 inches as standard product. If you need yours to be longer than 64 inches, we do custom lengths. So email us, say you're looking at the 139730, tell me what you're looking for. It could be any number, 80. Don't give me a range, just give me a solid number like 84, 96, 108, 240, doesn't matter. I'm going to take your email, send it through Hubbardton Forge's customs department, where it's going to come back with an answer. Adds a little bit of time and money, but we do custom lengths every day. So this is coming in at 19.8 pounds, so there's no weight restriction. There's a canopy on the ceiling that's 5.3 by 14.8. It's going to go over your standard junction box. This is what you guys have in your ceiling. It is slope ceiling adaptable to 45 degrees in one direction only. So if you're using this on a slope ceiling, a good idea would be to email me maybe some images of what you have going on so I can kind of determine how this is going to work in your application. To show you more information about a lot of this, I want to show you the installations instructions now. So if you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over on that side of the screen, midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations, instructions, PDF. Open that up for me. It is going to show you a full parts list. Lots of little parts, easy to put together. You're going to be getting 6 of the 12 inch, you're going to get 2 of the 6 inch, you're going to get 2 of the 3 inch, you're going to get a bunch of these little connectors, and Hubbardton Forge uses this very wonderful idea of screw together pipes. So on that install sheet, you're also going to see a chart, and that chart is also going to be on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont. That chart is going to show you all the different overall heights that you can attain by using different combinations of these pipes. And again, if you have to go beyond that 64 inches, drop me an email about that. So you'll notice on that install sheet there's also a lot of good line drawings of the canopy, how it goes together. Take advantage of those drawings if you can, because it shows you lots of good in-depth information about this. Now putting it together is very simple. You're going to be putting like a blanket down on a table. You're going to put the part that has the wires coming out of it, the fixture body, on one end. You're going to be sending those wires through these little parts one by one. So first you're going to figure out which pipes you need to get to your desired overall height. Then you're going to lay those little parts out, and you're going to go through with the wires through the connector, through a pipe, through a connector, through a pipe, and eventually you're going to exit that canopy on the top, and then you're just going to screw them together. So they screw together very simply, and look at that. It's so clean. The engineering on this is so good, you barely even see a line there, so it's awesome. Okay, moving on, why don't we talk about what's going on as far as lamping goes on this. This is going to be 47 watts of LED. That up in that canopy, there's going to be a driver and a transformer. It's going to transform your line voltage down to low voltage. It's going to pass through those pipes and go into those LEDs that are in those pieces on the bottom. So you're going to have 1,830 lumens. Remember, half of that's going to be going down, half of that's going to be going up. So this will actually light a room rather nicely. When the light goes up, it's going to hit your ceiling, bounce around the room, and then kind of like bathe the whole thing. And the other light that's going down is going to be just really good task lighting going down. It's 3000 Kelvin. That's the light that we like. That's that nice warm soft white, warm white bulb that we use in our showroom all the time. Remember, these are dedicated LEDs, so there's no bulbs that really go into this, but it's the same nice level of light that we like to use in our showroom. And that's the light coming down right here. This is that 3000 warm white, soft white. So it's also a dimmable fixture. You're going to tell your installer you're using a dedicated LED fixture so they can put the right rheostat on the wall for you. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below, so scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart, so you can click on dark smoke, you can click on soft gold, doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. you can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. And those same red tabs, you're going to see a What's on Display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus, you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.